Namaste. Welcome to Aero India 2019, Day 5. Day 1, it was India Pavilion, and Day 2 was Drone Olympics, and Day 3 was Startups, and yesterday it was Women's Day. All days were absolutely special, stunning, showcasing the talent, the availability, and the way forward. It was an extraordinarily well attended and a very useful Day 4, and today, Day 5. Today's theme is Student Pavilion. In the Student Pavilion, we have students across across so many universities in India, and this was an absolute opportunity for these students to showcase their imagination, dream, capability, prowess, what they can really deliver. It is not just that they think, they can deliver, and working morals. See, generally drones appear to be always aerial, right? On the ground or aerial, but you can also see drones which have gone underwater. So many of them. Let's take a look at the Students' Pavilion.
Aero India 2019 for the first time has set up a student pavilion to showcase the projects of students on aerospace related activities. Students involved in aerospace sector, both civil and defense, have been given opportunities to showcase and display their projects. This is also in line with initiatives such as Make in India, Digital India and Startup India. Students from all over India have presented products and concepts on the application of aerospace technologies for the betterment of the billion lives, AABB. All those selected entries have been exhibited in the Student Pavilion. This is a great opportunity for global exposure and winning awards.
I'm here at the Student Pavilion and the excitement is wonderful in the air, and I am at a stall where three bright minds. We've all heard about drones, right? And when we think about drones, it's something that flies in the air. But here is a drone that can go underwater from our very own Visvesvaraya Institute of Technology, Bengaluru. I have three innovators here. I have Shiv, there is Aman, and there is also Revant here to talk to me about their innovation. Thank you for taking time. Shiv, tell me, what is this all about? What is this product? It goes underwater, it's a drone.
Yeah, as you know, like drones, whenever you heard the drone word, it's like aerial one, right? So our system, whatever we have developed, it's named as Gannet. Gannet is our seabird that can dive underwater like 60 miles per hour. So from that name, our drone name is there. So our drone has the capability to work in both the environment, aerial as well as underwater mode. It can also work in water surface mode. So right now in underwater mode, it can go to 10 to 15 meters of depth. It can remain underwater there for days, months. And if you trigger a signal, it can come on the surface and do the surveillance in the aerial mode and again go back to underwater.
Right.
So, yeah.
So I'm very inquisitive to know what is the purpose of it going underwater? Is it to capture marine life or it's also for surveillance and security?
Yeah, it's a good question. So it can capture the marine life. It would be very exciting to watch a drone can do both the things simultaneously, marine life as well as aerial photography, right? Also in case of defense sector, we are trying to go for like Indian Navy and all. So there, this drone can serve as a stealth surveillance system. It can remain underwater. If you want to do some surveillance, it can come on the surface and do the surveillance for you and go underwater. It's like a stealth mode. And also like in photography and in beach, there people enjoy this system.
Yeah.
So you can have both the photographies at a time.
bright minds, what an imagination, what a delivery, and then showcase for the world to pick it up and pick them up. That was wonderful. Now, the action on the ground is at Yelahanka Air Base. Today was the valedictory. Honorable Governor of Karnataka, Shri Vajubhai Walaji, was there in the valedictory function. We have this report filing from Yelahanka Air Base, Meghna Belwadi.
You all a very good afternoon. We are here at the Yelahanka Air Force Station where the Aero India 2019 was kick-started on the 20th of this month. The Honorable Defence Minister Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman inaugurated this and gave a call to all the businesses to come and manufacture in India and said that we can have a really nice space for defence manufacturing in the country. She also spoke about the opportunities and ease of operation given to businesses. Day 2, we saw the India's first drone Olympics happening here, which was extremely well participated and well received from the audience as well as the pilots. Day 3 was the startup day where a number of Indian startups and startups from other countries displayed their innovation and spoke about the capacities they have in terms of defense manufacturing and how they can support defense production in the country. Day 4, which was yesterday, was observed as the Women's Day, and women in aviation, their achievements and awards were given away. We are here on the last day, just before we realized how beautiful and magnificent this event was. We have approached the last day, hoping to see you all back again in Bangalore in 2 years' time. We've come to the end of the 12th edition of Aero India 2019, the runway to a billion opportunities. Now we will see the valedictory ceremony graced by the Honorable Governor of Karnataka, Shri Vajubhai Wala.
एरो इंडिया 2019 के इस अवसर पर पधारे हुए आदरणीय एयर मार्शल आर.के. बंडूरिया जी, हमारे कर्नाटक के चीफ सेक्रेटरी आदरणीय विजय भास्कर जी, आदरणीय श्री माधवन जी, आदरणीय अमित सहाय जी, यहाँ उपस्थित सब सज्जनों, देवियों और मीडिया के मित्रों, सबसे पहले मैं यहाँ एरो इंडिया 2019 में पधारे हुए हमारे देश में से और विदेश से जो लोग आए हैं वो सभी का मैं कर्नाटक सरकार की ओर से बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ, बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन देता हूँ। मित्रों, आज इस शो में उसको सफल करने के लिए, सक्सेस करने के लिए जिन्हीं लोगों ने सर्टिफिकेट प्राप्त किया है वो सभी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन। मित्रों, आज का जो कार्यक्रम है ये कोई दिखावा के लिए नहीं है, ये कोई पिक्चर का शो नहीं है, ये हमारे भारत देश की ताकत क्या है और उसमें भी और ताकतवान बनने के लिए सारे विश्व में जो प्लेन और हेलीकॉप्टर की क्षमता है, ऐसा प्लेन और हेलीकॉप्टर हमारे देश में बने, इसीलिए हम कहते हैं कि यहाँ से यूके से भी आया है, रशिया से आया है, अमेरिका से आया है, चाहे हेलीकॉप्टर हो, प्लेन हो, मगर वो प्लेन की जो टेक्नोलॉजी है वो हम यहाँ भी इस प्रकार की टेक्नोलॉजी से प्लेन और हेलीकॉप्टर बना सकते हैं। ये प्रजा को विश्वास और ताकतवान बनाने के लिए ये कार्यक्रम है। हमारा हौसला बढ़े, हमारी हिम्मत बढ़े, हम भी कुछ कम नहीं है, ये कहने के लिए हम आते हैं। मैं कहूँगा कि आज तक सब लोग ऐसे मानते थे कि भारत देश गरीबाई से, पॉवर्टी से ये निपटे हुए सारा देश है, वो नहीं प्रगति कर सकता। मैं कहूँगा भारत देश धनवान देश नहीं होता, मगर भारत देश हिम्मत वाला जरूर है। और दुनिया में कोई भी साधन है, उसका उपयोग करने के लिए जब तक हिम्मत नहीं होगी, अपना कलेजा मजबूत नहीं होगा, वो साधन का कोई यूज नहीं है। वो उसी के लिए इंटेलिजेंस ही है हमारे यहाँ। हम कई बार कहते हैं, एक दफे अकबर बादशाह ने बीरबल को बोला कि बीरबल, तुम ये हमारा जो दारू पिया हुआ हाथी है उसी के साथ तुम लड़ाई करो। तो बीरबल ने बोला, नामदार, ये हाथी और मैं एक आदमी, मैं कैसे लड़ सकता? तो कैसे लड़ सकता वो तुम्हारा काम है। तो ठीक है, बीरबल तो ग्राउंड में गए, सामने से एक एलिफेंट आया दारू पिया हुआ मद मस्त होकर। बीरबल ने देखा उसके सामने कितने कैसे लड़े, तो वहां से एक जो कुत्ता था जिसको हम हड़क बोलते हैं, डिसीज होता है, वो बांटने की बात करते, काटने की बात करते, ऐसा कुत्ता उन्होंने निकला। तो बीरबल ने वो कुत्ते का टांग पकड़कर हाथी के पीछे छोड़ दिया और वो कुत्ता हाथी को काटने लगा। हाथी घूमने लगा, कुत्ता काटने लगा, और आखिर ये हुआ कि हाथी थककर वहां बैठ गया। मैं कहूँगा कि इस देश में बुद्धिमत्ता भी है, हिम्मत भी है। हमारे यहाँ एवरेस्ट सर करने वाले जो हमारा सबसे पहला आदमी था, वो हमारा देश का ही था। कई विदेश लोगों ने एवरेस्ट पर सर करने के लिए प्रयत्न किया, कोई नहीं कर सका, वो कर सका। मैं अभी कहूँगा कि आपने देखा होगा, हमारे यहाँ कर्नाटक में इसरो संस्था है। वो इसरो में जो स्पेस के लिए सबसे आगे काम करने वाली संस्था है। ये भी अमेरिका वाला ने भी मंगलयान की परिभ्रमण में 3 और 4 दफे प्रयत्न किया, उसकी ऑर्बिट में वो एंटर नहीं हो सका। हमारा इसरो वालों ने 1 साल से पहले जो रॉकेट छोड़ा था, वो पहले ही प्रयत्न में सारी ऑर्बिट में घूमने लगा। ऐसा टेक्नोक्रेट ग्राउंड है सारे वर्ल्ड में। इसरो से हम कहेंगे, वहाँ उन्होंने रॉकेट में से 104 स्पुतनिक हर एक जगह पर रख दिया। एक रॉकेट में से 104 उपग्रह कौन सी जगह पर किसको रखना, वो चुन चुन कर रख दिया। उसमें भी इसरो सक्सेसफुल हुआ। हमारे यहाँ इंटेलिजेंसी है, मगर उसको जिस तरह से अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलनी चाहिए, वो अपॉर्चुनिटी का अभाव है। हम कहेंगे कि अभी गूगल सारे वर्ल्ड में जो कहते हैं ना नया संशोधन में, वहाँ का चीफ एग्जीक्यूटिव ऑफिसर कौन है? अपना ही है ने। मैं कहूँगा अमेरिका में भी कई अपने इंडियन लोग अच्छी तरह से वो काम करते हैं। और आपने सुना होगा कि भविष्य में हमारी इंडियन ओरिजिनल लेडीज वो हिंदुओं अमेरिका का प्रेसिडेंट करने के लिए लड़ाई लड़ने जा रही है। हमारे यहाँ इंटेलिजेंसी है, मगर आज तक उसको अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं मिलती, क्योंकि यही साइंस और टेक्नोलॉजी ऐसा सब्जेक्ट है कि जिसमें पैसे का काफ़ी खर्च होता है। एक एक संशोधन के लिए करोड़ों नहीं अरबों रुपया हो सकता है। हमारे यहाँ जो ये सभी करने के लिए आज भी हिंदुस्तान में हिंदुस्तान एरोनॉटिक लिमिटेड जो प्लेन बना रहा है ने, हमने आज अभी देखा कि यहाँ जो सुखोई का प्लेन था, और सुखोई का प्लेन और हमारा तेजस प्लेन, वो दोनों इक्विवेलेंट है। हम वर्ल्ड में बनने वाली चीज भारत में बना सकते हैं। इंटेलिजेंस ही है, टेक्नोलॉजी भी यहाँ है। मगर मैं कहूँगा कि इसमें टेक्नोक्रेट लोगों को और साइंटिस्ट लोगों को अच्छी तरह से उसको सुविधा देना चाहिए, अपॉर्चुनिटी देना चाहिए। मैं कहूँगा हमारे राजकोट में 9th स्टैंडर्ड में पढ़ने वाली 2 लड़की ने जो हमारा फ्रूट्स और जो पत्ता होता है वृक्ष का, उसमें से उन्होंने साई बनाई और नासा ने उसको नंबर 1 रैंकिंग का इनाम दिया। ये छोटे छोटे 9वें स्टैंडर्ड में पढ़ने वाली 2 लड़कियां इतनी इंटेलिजेंट होती है। और आज भी मैं कहूँगा कि सारी मिलिट्री में लेडीज़ को भी अच्छी तरह से अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलती है। बॉयज़ में इंटेलिजेंस ही है और लेडीज़ में नहीं है, ऐसा मानने का कोई कारण नहीं है। मैं तो कहूँगा कि बॉयज़ के अलावा लेडीज़ है ने वो ज़्यादा सिंसियर होती है, इंटेलिजेंट भी होती है और सिंसियर भी होती है। उसकी सिंसियरिटी और इंटेलिजेंस का उपयोग आज गवर्नमेंट कर रही है। पुलिस में तो होते था, सरकारी में होता था, पॉलिटिक्स में लेडीज आती थी, मगर मिलिट्री में कभी नहीं देखा था। वो भी हमारा देश से शुरुआत किया है। मैं कहूँगा कि हमारा देश सबसे मजबूत राष्ट्र हो सकता है। उसमें ज़रूरत है कि हमारा देश का एक एक नागरिक, हमारा जो साइंटिस्ट है, हमारा टेक्नोक्रेट है, हमारा मिलिट्री का आदमी है, उसी को अच्छी तरह से सपोर्ट देना चाहिए। राष्ट्र की रक्षा करने वाला कोई भी संशोधन क्षेत्र है या कोई भी मिलिट्री जैसी रक्षा करने वाली जो भी संस्था है, वो सभी को देना चाहिए। हम ये कहते हैं, अभी हमारा विक्रमादित्य जो जहाज है, तो पहले तो हम सोच भी नहीं सकते कि जहाज में से प्लेन ऊपर जा सकता है, वहाँ उतर भी सकता है। वो हमारे हिंदुस्तान में है, हम सब कुछ बना सकता है। हमारे यहाँ जो हिम्मत वाला आदमी है ने, इतनी हिम्मत दूसरी जगह पर नहीं होगी। मैं कहूँगा कि सारे वर्ल्ड में जो हमारी गोरखा रेजिमेंट है ने, वो सबसे अच्छी लड़ाई करने वाली है। वो उसके कद में छोटा है, मगर हिम्मत ज़्यादा है। दुनिया में हिम्मत की कीमत होती है, अपने देखाव की कीमत नहीं होती। मगर हम कहेंगे, हमको अभी जो राष्ट्र से सबर व्यक्ति होना चाहिए। मैं राष्ट्र के लिए जीऊँगा, मैं राष्ट्र के लिए कार्य करूँगा, और ज़रूरत पड़ी तो मेरी जान भी मैं राष्ट्र के लिए दे दूँगा। उसका उदाहरण इजराइल में देखो, 14 और 16 साल का लड़का और लड़की वो राष्ट्र के लिए मर मिटने के लिए तैयार है। छोटा सा राष्ट्र है, करीब वाले सब जो मुस्लिम कंट्री है उसी को परेशान करता है, मगर वो किसी से डरता नहीं। वो पानी भी नहीं मिलता, 4 इंच पानी 12 साल में 4 इंच पानी वहाँ की वर्षा होती है, तो भी वहाँ से अपने लिए अनाज का प्रोडक्शन करते हैं और फ्लावर्स और फ्रूट उसकी निकास भी करते हैं। उसने टेक्नोलॉजी अपनाई। हमारे देश में भी काफ़ी टेक्नोक्रेट लोग हैं, उसी को अच्छी तरह से अपॉर्चुनिटी देना चाहिए। हम ये कहेंगे कि अभी हमने देखा सबसे बड़ा आवाज़ करने वाला जो प्लेन था वो M16 था। M16 काफ़ी आवाज़ करने वाला था, मगर अभी उसमें भी अमेरिका ने M22 नया लड़ाई बनाया है प्लेन। मगर उसकी कीमत कितनी है? उसकी कीमत इतनी है कि खुद अमेरिका गवर्नमेंट भी परचेज नहीं कर सके, इतनी उसकी कीमत है। मगर वो क्या है कि वो प्राइवेट कंपनी बनाती है, और हमारे यहाँ हल एयरपोर्ट ये सब है, हमारा देश की कंपनी है, उसमें कीमत का कोई सवाल नहीं होता, उसमें मजदूरी और आर्टिकल का ही खर्च होता है, उसमें मुनाफा की बात नहीं होती। राष्ट्र के लिए मुनाफा की बात नहीं करना चाहिए, मुनाफा छोड़कर भी हम राष्ट्र की रक्षा के लिए काम करना चाहिए। मैं कहूँगा यदि ये एरोस्पेस में और ये एरोनॉटिक्स में सभी प्लेन बनाना है और हमको मिसाइल बनाना है, रॉकेट बनाना है, स्पुतनिक बनाना है, सभी जगह पर हम अच्छी तरह से काम करें, ऐसा हमारा युवा धन है। हर एक युवान को मॉडर्न टेक्नोलॉजी का अच्छी तरह से ज्ञान है, वो ज्ञान को हम कार्य में परिणमित हुए और ये जो टेक्नोक्रेट है उसको अच्छी तरह से अपॉर्चुनिटी देकर हम राष्ट्र के लिए उसको अच्छी तरह से एक राष्ट्र से सबर एक युवान जो राष्ट्र के लिए कार्य कर सके, राष्ट्र के लिए मर मिट सके, ऐसा युवान निर्माण करने की जरूरत है। और हम आज भी सब कह रहे हैं कि हिंदुस्तान में जो 15 साल से 40 साल की उम्र वाला है ने, वो 65% लोग हैं। और युवा शक्ति जिस राष्ट्र में मजबूत हो, जिस राष्ट्र में राष्ट्रप्रेमी युवा शक्ति होगी, तो वो राष्ट्र को सारे विश्व में अपना नाम रोशन कर सकती है। आज ये जो कार्यक्रम है, ये कार्यक्रम सिर्फ हमारे जो लड़ायक जहाज, लड़ायक विमान है, उसी के लिए है। मैं कहूँगा कि आज हम तेजस बना सकते हैं, तो कल हम M22 भी बनाकर ही रहेंगे, ऐसा मुझे विश्वास है। और हम राष्ट्र के लिए सब कार्य करने के लिए तैयार है। इसी भावना के साथ ये कार्यक्रम का आयोजकों को और आदरणीय हमारा एयर मार्शल जी है, उसको भी मैं मेरी ओर से और कर्नाटक की प्रजा की ओर से बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ। हम राष्ट्र के और मजबूत करने में सब कार्य में लगे जाए, इसी भावना के साथ मैं मेरा वक्तव्य पूर्ण करता हूँ। धन्यवाद, आभार। भारत माता की। अरे यार, आज तो मिलिट्री का कार्यक्रम है और माता की जय जयकार बोलाने में आवाज में तो बुलंदी होना चाहिए। ये M16 की आवाज देखी नहीं तुमने? हम M22 की आवाज से भारत माता की जय बोलाएंगे। और माता की जय जयकार बोलने वाला संतान, उसकी माता भी दुखी नहीं होती और संतान भी दुखी नहीं होता। मर्दानगी से बोलेंगे। और हमारे यहाँ तो कहा जाता है, जिसकी आवाज में ताकत नहीं होती उसके कलेजे में कभी ताकत नहीं आएगी। आवाज में तो मर्दानगी होना चाहिए। और माता की जय जयकार बोलना सबसे ज्यादा मर्दानगी से बोलिए। भारत माता की। अभी एक दफे और जोर से, भारत माता की। धन्यवाद।
Hello and welcome to Day 5 of Aero India 2019. You just heard an address from the Honorable Governor of Karnataka, Sri Vajubhai Vala. He stressed about the courage and intelligence of every Indian and also applauded the strengths from the aviation industry. Well, strength, endurance, and power. These are the three characteristics that women in aviation have stood a testimony for. Let's head back to the studios to watch a short movie on women in aviation. We'll be back with you shortly.
Thank you, Swapna. That was a very, very free-flowing encomiums shared on women and also their sincerity, intelligence, and their utility value, and also inviting more and more women to join the defense sector and also the aviation sector. That was a great address by Sri Vajubhai Walaji, the Honorable Governor of Karnataka. And like he said, women have not left any field unentered. They are there everywhere, and also they have done their absolute bit, whatever has been entrusted to them. Yesterday was the day of women. It was Women's Day, and more than 15 women were felicitated yesterday for their achievements. Books were released, a commemorative stamp was released. Let's take a look at all that happened yesterday in celebrating women.
Women in aviation have been around since 1908. It could be flying aircrafts, helicopters, spacecrafts, and even hot air balloons. Women have represented largely in the aviation industry.
A program on women in aviation was held by Ministry of Defence and Department of Defence Production jointly to highlight the women empowerment in aviation. As a token of respect and appreciation of the women's role in aviation, a special stamp was released by the Chief Guest, Shri G. Satish Reddy, Secretary, Department of Defence Research and Development, Chief Postmaster General Dr. Charles Lobo, and Ms. Richa Mishra, Joint Secretary, Ministry of Defence.
Celebrates the achievement of women who have contributed significantly to India's growth story in the aero defense sector, be it civil aviation, defense aviation, aviation research, aviation training, aviation medicine, and so on and so forth.
Speaking on the occasion, Secretary, Department of Defence R&D said, the percentage of women employees rose to 24%, which is a very welcoming trend in the aviation sector.
Let me congratulate the people who have thought about it and organized this event during the Aero India in a fashion like this, collecting all the women who have contributed a lot in their own way into the aerospace sector of the country.
Dr. Charles Lobo, Chief Postmaster General, praised the contribution of women in aviation and congratulated them for their achievements. On this very special occasion, 18 women who had been contributing their might in the aviation sector were recognized and felicitated.
Take it as an honor and pride to be here. We have led the team of women who have jumped today, and I am very happy to see that so many women flying aircrafts, I mean engineers who are working on it, the administration, everybody. There is so much of women angle to this day, and it's going to be a great experience out here. And with this thought of having this one particular day celebrating as women aviation, I think all those little girls back home, whoever is watching, especially Didi, which is spread across the nook and corner of India, those girls from the smaller villages will come up, take their challenges, will dream big, and then maybe one fine day we're going to have so many women in this space.
I'm so excited to be here. You see the marvelous women across the spectrum, whether it is the Indian Air Force, Navy, Army. I'm from Air India as the heading of the Chief of Flight Safety. We have the other organizations, we have Airport Authority, Pavan Hans. We have everyone here. And to intermix and to understand how women have really come forward and are leading the way in missile technology, DRDO, if you see the HAL ladies, it's just amazing to see that we have so much of talent within this country and we are showcasing this talent to the rest of the world.
I'm Captain Amrita Patel. I'm a paratrooper of the Indian Armed Forces. And with no doubt, I can say that it gives me immense pride and dignity to be a part of the Maroon fraternity of the Indian Armed Forces. Of course, the journey of a woman, of a lady officer in the armed forces is challenging and daunting, but I owe it to the mighty organization that I have changed all the obstacles, all the challenges into opportunities for myself. And I have paved them in a way so that I can achieve and hope to achieve more in the future.
In the last visual that you saw, the badminton superstar PV Sindhu getting into Tejas and flying away. And Queens of the Skies have given such a beautiful clarion call to our girls all over the country and inviting them to join the Queens of the Skies. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today is day 5 and the aerobatic show is waiting at Yelahanka Air Base. This is going to be probably the finale of the air show. And let's go back to Yelahanka Air Base to watch the aerobatics.
Welcome back. Well, today is the 5th day, the final day of the Aero Show 2019. And what a spectacular series of days it has been. Well, the event saw about 3 lakh people who came to enjoy the air aerobatics and also to see the exhibitions and the static air displays. Well, today we are hoping about 1 lakh more people have joined here at the Yelahanka Air Station to witness this spectacular event. What a fantastic aero show this has been, Asia's largest aero show here in Namma Bengaluru. Well, more than 54 countries participated in this event, 44 delegates from different countries represented. There were about 500 business meetings which were held over the last 4 days. About 50 MOUs were signed also during these 5 days. Well, they say life is yin and yang. There was also a small mishap, a fire at the parking lot, and cheers to all the teams who took care of it. The public didn't panic. There was no commotion. Everything was really, really peaceful. Well, as we come to the end of day 5, as the curtains fall, I can only say this has been absolutely spectacular. And the Chief Secretary of Karnataka, Mr. Vijay Bhaskar, also appealed that Bangalore will be the location for future events of Aero Show. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this show, the acrobatics, the aerial warriors I've put across for all of you. We will be back with you shortly, showing you some more visuals and talking to some more people.
The commandos have completely destroyed the enemy camp and it's now time to exfiltrate the enemy territory. What you're about to witness needs not just skill and precision, but raw courage and supreme professionalism coupled with training of the highest order. With no place to land, the Dhruvs have established hover and the commandos now prepare to demonstrate the capability that only a few armies in the world can boast of.
In perfect sync with the commandos, the helicopters maintain accurate hover and prepare for rapid extraction from the battlefield. Ladies and gentlemen, here we see the helicopters rapidly taking off from the restricted areas and returning back to the secured area with the commandos hanging on a single rope. Ladies and gentlemen, it takes raw courage, integrated training and skill to execute the missions of such nature. Be it surgical strike, CASWAC, delivery of essential life-saving goods, army aviation,
true to its motto of swift and sure, has always been a true force multiplier. We follow our own rules, make our own norms. Ferocious we are, lethal in any form. Tamers of the tide, we play with storm. Yes, you guessed it right. We are men and women in uniform. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to the Indian Army Aviation and the brave commandos of 2 Para Special Forces. Jai Hind!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Aero India 2019. I'm Air Force Staff Sergeant Mario Perez, a native of Linwood, California, and part of the Pacific Air Force's demonstration team. As a member of the Pacific Air Force's 35th Fighter Wing, Misawa Air Base, Japan, it is my pleasure to describe for you today's flight demonstration by the world's most prolific single-seat, single-engine, multi-role fighter, the F-16 Fighting Falcon. The pilot for today's demonstration is Captain Jake Impelzeri, call sign Primo, from Cincinnati, Ohio. Captain Impelzeri is a veteran fighter pilot with more than 1,000 hours in jet aircraft. The safety observer for today's demonstration is Captain Phil Clean Borquin, also an F-16 fighter pilot from Atlanta, Georgia. Launching Captain Impelzeri today are Staff Sergeant Dane Pinzetsky from Pilot Hill, California, Staff Sergeant Emily Wall from Calhoun, Colorado, and Staff Sergeant Andrew Newsom from Sacramento, California. Today, Captain Impelzeri will demonstrate the F-16's remarkable power by pulling into a Cuban 8 after only a 1,000-foot takeoff roll. In this maneuver, he will inscribe a figure 8 above the field. Ladies and gentlemen, from your left, Captain Impelzeri and the F-16 Fighting Falcon.
Onto these chains, my friend, I'll show you the rage I've hidden. Perish the sacrament. Swallow, but nothing's forgiven. You and I can't decide which of us was taken for granted. Make amends. Some of us are destined to be outlived. Step inside. See the devil at night. Too many times we've let it come to this. See the devil at night.
As Captain Impelzeri returns to show center, from the left, he will accelerate rapidly and snap the Fighting Falcon through 3 aileron rolls, demonstrating its exceptional rolling maneuverability. Ladies and gentlemen, from your left, Captain Impelzeri and the triple aileron roll.
Taking that time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself. I can't
In a dogfight, the ability Turn Tightly is crucial. Watch now as Captain Impulsary shows you just how exceptional the F-16 is in a 9G turn. At show center, he will bank sharply into a tight turn, capable of pressing the pilot into the seat with a force of 9 times his normal weight.
I'm just a step away, I'm just a breath away, losing my faith today. Falling off the edge today. I am just a man, not superhuman. I'm not superhuman. Someone save me from the hate. It's just another war, just another family torn. From my feet today. Just a step on the edge, just another day in the world we live. I need a hero to save me now. I need a hero to save my life. A hero will save me. I've gotta fight today to live another.
Captain Impulsary will now demonstrate the F-16's crisp handling characteristics as he performs a 4-point roll at show center.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will rock you with the 4-point roll.
We will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the street, gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, a big disgrace, waving your.
Ladies and gentlemen, get your cameras ready as Captain Impulsary prepares to demonstrate the combination of the F-16's exceptional thrust and flight control system that make the knife edge maneuver possible. From your right, the F-16 Fighting Falcon and the knife edge pass. As Captain Impulsary approaches show center, he will demonstrate the Fighting Falcon's ability to maneuver tightly and stay unpredictable, then quickly transition from a horizontal fight into a vertical fight. Captain Impulsary is now repositioning and slowing the F-16 down in preparation for a slow speed pass. While the Viper can fly at more than twice the speed of sound, the slow speed control is just as important to those who fly it.
Formed together, made for elevation. I'm a soldier, won't surrender faith. Like a father never burns to embers. The voice of the unheard. Love is the answer. I gotta speak it, believe it, that's how I feel inside. I can't sit here quiet. You can take my heart, you
Watch now as Captain Impulsary approaches from your right for a high-speed pass. Captain Impulsary is now setting up for a maximum performance climb with a series of aileron rolls. As he pulls back on the stick, you will see the F-16's exceptional power and rolling capability as he climbs from 300 feet to more than 15,000 feet.
One mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. Mama tried my teenage dreams. No, it's nothing wrong with me. The kids are all wrong. The stories are wrong. Heavy metal broke my heart. Come on and let me in. Bruises on your thighs like my fingerprints. This is for to match the darkness that you felt. I never meant for you to fix yourself. Some legends are told. Some
Captain Impulsary is now repositioning his F-16 behind and to the left to set up for the dedication pass. Captain Impulsary and the rest of the PACAF F-16 demonstration team from the 35th Fighter Wing wish to dedicate this pass to all those men and women from all branches of the U.S. Armed Forces and its allies who are bravely fighting around the world or who have lost their lives while defending freedom.
where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you.
We salute you!
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in the
Captain Impulsary is now approaching from your right for his last maneuver, a tactical pitch up.
We got everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride. It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way, from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Captain Impulsary has lowered his landing gear. As he approaches the runway, he will decelerate to about 150 miles an hour, enabling the F-16 to stop in less than 3,000 feet if necessary. Add its ability to take off from relatively short runways, and you have a fighter that can operate from thousands of airfields in virtually every country in the world. While today's demonstration shows you just how well the F-16 can maneuver in combat, what we cannot show you is its striking power. The Viper can hit targets well at tight visual range while flying faster than the speed of sound. Add the superb view provided by its bubble canopy, and you have the world's best single-seat, single-engine, multi-role fighter, the F-16 Fighting Falcon. On behalf of the 35th Fighter Wing's Wild Weasels and the commander of the Pacific Air Forces, General Charles Q. Brown, Jr., we thank you for being with us today. I hope you have enjoyed this brief look at the F-16 Fighting Falcon. If you have any questions about this outstanding aircraft or the United States Air Force, please feel free to ask either Captain Impulsary, myself, or any of our maintenance professionals. We'll be happy to talk with you. Thank you, and have a great day.
welcome back. It's super hot day here, but we have some enthusiastic youngsters watching the air show. I have with me Nav. She's Canadian and she's been in India for a year. She's here for the first time at the Aero show, and I also have Aditya. Let's find out from them how are they feeling. Nav, thank you for talking to us. How are you feeling today?
Thank you. I'm feeling awesome. The crowd is awesome. The heat is great, and people still have the great amount of enthusiasm they've had for the past 3 days here.
Okay. Is this your first time at the Aero show? Do you plan to come back after a year?
Yeah, it's my first time, and definitely I'll be here for next year as well.
Right. It's hot, and you are here with a bunch of friends, and you're having a ball of a time. Yes. Right. Continue to do so. Thank you so much. Right. Aditya, hi. Which class are you studying?
I'm studying in 8th.
And how are you feeling today?
It's really good for small children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good for small children.
Yeah.
Do you want to be a pilot one day?
Yeah.
Well, it's good for small children. Aero shows will be back back to the studios now.
Welcome back to the studios, and the participation of the public was absolutely fantastic, like Sapna expressed, but for the small mishap in the parking area yesterday. The public participation was extraordinarily good, and today also we are expecting more than 1 lakh visitors visiting the aerobatics. And we have yesterday and today was the day for public to witness and enjoy the aerobatics, the best part of the air show for the public to entertain themselves and enjoy. We have clipping to show you how the public participation was.
Public has probably one single agenda: aerobatics. That is the star attraction and the de facto entertainment. People of all ages from 4 to 80 plus gathered at Yelahanka Air Base, the venue of Aero Show 2019, in large numbers. It was a sight to watch the watchers of aerobatics, especially the children who conveniently perched on the shoulders of their elders. That brought them memories of the village Jatra, where the attitude and participation is one of gaiety, abandon, and expectation. Everyone was sticking out their neck into the sky to soak in the wonderful dance of these metal birds of extremely different makes, hues, capabilities, and adventure.
We have an absolute resilience. Whatever happens, on the ground and in the field, we are capable of bouncing back into our normalcy, and that's what is shown in today's attendance of the public. The 5 days have been absolutely gallant, absolutely enthusiastic, and absolutely invigorating in terms of knowledge, takeaways, exchange. The day one, the India Pavilion Day was, we have brought you the clippings of the goings on all the 4 days. Today also we bring you the updates at 10:30 instead of the 10 p.m. that you have been watching on the last 4 days. Today it will be at 10:30 on Chandana and DD India. This is the penultimate, this is the ultimate day, the last day of the Aero India 2019 show. You have watched the aerobatics. And with this, the curtains are down at Yelahanka Air Base. Still, some things are going on. But from the studios, we close down right now. And thanks for being with us. Thank you very much. We'll join the next show.